It was a Sunday in like 2000 something, and I was working for this little moving company called Yankee Movers. They were in Sunnyside, and it was owned by a little guy from Nepal, Taki. And he was impressed with my moving skills. He had a bunch of, guys carrying boxes like this and shit. Well, I'm carrying 5 in back of me. And, they didn't know what they were doing. So he was happy to have me. But I'm a little rough around the edges, so he wasn't that happy to have me. So I did a job on a Sunday. My partner was a hard worker. He was from Tibet. He was a good guy. And we moved this couple. They had about 75 boxes of albums. Like 75 pounds each, coming from the 5th floor. A couple of love seats. So they had heavy furniture. Not a lot of shit, but it was heavy. So to get the most out of us, the girlfriend stayed with the truck while we were going up and down, wrapping furniture and carrying the boxes down. So about an hour into it, I go into the front of the cab and get a bottle of water, push myself on the back of the truck, and I light up a cigarette. I'm drinking my water, and the girl says, "Well, what are you doing?" I go, I'm having a cigarette, just drinking water, I'm taking a break. I just lugged down like 25 boxes of hooks, right? Or whatever, I don't even know how many boxes. Just, I needed a break. I really didn't at the time, I wanted a cigarette. But it didn't matter, we worked an hour straight, and it was hard. 5 flights up, 5 flights down, and non-stop. And she didn't think that I deserved to sit down and have a sip of water and smoke a cigarette. Like, she had the nerve. She went into a huff and ran up and got her boyfriend. So he comes running down, and he's arguing with me, blah blah blah. And they were impressed how fast we were doing this. But this 5 minutes meant a lot to him. So the other guy is coming out of the building with a love seat on his back, strapped to his back. And I go, "Dude, look at this guy." He goes, "Yeah, but he could have been carrying something in front of him." I jumped on the truck. I walked to the back, grabbed his stuff, started pulling it out. "But what are you doing? What are you doing?" And I didn't say nothing. Pulled it to the end, jumped off the truck, started taking the shit off the truck. What are you doing?" I go find yourself someone else to fucking move you." And he's in a fucking panic now. He calls up my boss. My boss talks to me. I'm pissed that he wants me to continue to do this. I didn't want to do it. I really wanted this guy to have his shit stuck there and then have to get another mover, on a Sunday. I wanted to put him in that position. It wasn't a big job. What was I going to make? $70 that day? If he gave me a tip, he wasn't going to give me a tip, right? So he talks us into it. Not only does he talk us into driving, finishing the job, which only took like another half an hour. It wasn't a big deal. So my boss, had the guy ride up in the cab with us. And moving companies don't do that, They don't. They don't want to be responsible for insurance or anything happens. But some of these guys are just desperate. Yeah, we'll ride you. So I'm driving. The other guy's in the middle, and the fucking customer's at the end. And he said something, and I just stopped on the dime, put the thing in the park. Said, "You open your mouth one more time. If you say anything I'm gonna punch you in the face and I'm gonna drag you out of the fucking car, alright? He didn't say nothing. We drove to the elevated building, unloaded it, with this guy watching us like hawks. There's just some people who are just real assholes, man, you know, complaining about stupid shit like that.